And on this Tuesday, January 21st, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, President Trump and Vice President Vance attended the National Prayer Service this morning at Washington National Cathedral. The service has been held the day after the inauguration since 1933. A wide range of religions were represented in the interfaith service. Notably absent from the invited clergy with speaking roles were conservative evangelicals, who are among President Trump's strongest supporters. Some of those evangelical supporters were still in the pews, including Robert Jeffress, a longtime Trump supporter, and pastor of First Baptist Church of Dallas, Paula White Cain, a televangelist and key spiritual advisor during Trump's first term, and Lorenzo Sewell, the pastor of Detroit's 180 Church, who gave a spirited benediction at Monday's inauguration. President Trump is commenting on transgender athletes. He spoke at last night's Liberty Ball.
With a party of common sense, we don't want to have men playing in women's sports. We don't want to have transgender operations for everyone.
Earlier yesterday, Trump signed an executive order that directs federal agencies to stop promoting the concept of gender transition. During his inaugural address, Trump said from now on it will be the official policy of the U.S. government that there are only two genders, male and female. A government website that offers reproductive health information is now offline. Reproductiverights.gov, first launched in 2022, is part of a public awareness campaign and featured information related to abortion access, among other things. The site appeared to be offline hours after President Trump was inaugurated yesterday. Former U.S. Representative Doug Collins said he'll re-examine whether the Department of Veterans Affairs should provide abortions, repeatedly saying in his confirmation hearing today that he believes a 1992 law bans the VA from performing abortions. Collins, a former Republican congressman from Georgia, said the law specifically stated that the VA is not to be doing abortions, adding the situation came up in 2022 in which they were told to look at a rule that would get around that. To me, it's time for us to take a look at the rule and make sure, just as in every other area of VA life, that we're actually doing what the law and the intent of this body is. The Biden administration announced in 2022 that VA facilities would provide abortion counseling and abortions to veterans when the life or health of a pregnant veteran was endangered by a pregnancy or when a woman became pregnant because of rape or incest. Cecile Richards, who led Planned Parenthood for 12 tumultuous years, has died. She was 67. According to a family statement, Richards died yesterday at home in New York. Richards, the daughter of the late Texas Governor Ann Richards, was diagnosed with glioblastoma, an aggressive form of brain cancer, in 2023, 5 years after leaving Planned Parenthood. As the nation's leading abortion provider, Planned Parenthood has long been a lightning rod for debate, and Richards played a prominent role in pushing back against criticism during her tenure and beyond. She spoke at the Democratic National Convention in August, and in November was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And that's Newsmakers for this Tuesday, January 21st, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.